a train slowly passed over rusted tracks. The eerie carriages were loaded with highly toxic chemicals. Suddenly, a truck came charging through like a wild beast. He bent down and grabbed a bottle of alcohol from the passenger seat. When he lifted his head, it was too late to undo the damage. The truck collided violently with the train. The impact derailed the train, and the truck was crushed into scrap metal. The hazardous materials in the train cars leaked almost immediately. In an instant, a deafening roar split the night sky, and flames erupted, sending thick smoke rolling into the air, spreading for miles. The railway department quickly summoned rescue teams, but the news quickly reached surrounding towns, and many still clung to a sense of complacency, believing the explosion had only occurred in the remote outskirts. These people had long taken their privileged lives for granted and treated the calm of their everyday lives as the norm. At dinner, they casually referred to the incident as a chemical mishap. At that very moment, Jack's young daughter suddenly started vomiting. The sound of sirens echoed through the sky. The loudspeaker outside urgently urged citizens to evacuate immediately. Jack's eldest son rushed to inform the family, and as they heard the news, they hastily gathered their belongings. In the ensuing chaos, they were the last family on the street to leave. The others had already fled. At the evacuation center, the radio crackled with updates, but the roads were clogged with traffic, making it difficult to move. Different expressions appeared on people's faces, but when they saw the scene inside the shopping mall, fear immediately spread. The place had transformed into a chaotic accident site, with the sounds of collisions, screams, and shattering glass filling the air. The floor was littered with bloodstains, broken glass, and scattered luggage. The scene before them seemed like the end of the world, with lightning flashing between the clouds, illuminating the shadows. A group of people got out of their cars and stared in terror at the unfolding scene. Their hearts were filled with an indescribable panic. The broadcast had not mentioned that the storm was about to end. Jack finally arrived at the evacuation center, where many police officers were maintaining order. Suddenly, a staff member shouted into a loudspeaker, instructing anyone who had been exposed to the toxic gas for more than 10 seconds to step forward, because any skin contact with the gas could be a serious issue. Jack, anxious, asked the staff for more details, and a doctor, noticing his distress, quickly reassured him not to worry too much. The gas was invisible and untouchable, so staying alert was the only way to protect oneself. Hearing this, Jack felt a sudden weight in his chest, a sense of despair rising within him. Due to copyright restrictions, the story could not continue. The film was titled White Noise.